Now we're going to look at something which is quite tricky with percentages. It's called compound interest or growth. Now let's just think about an example. So I plant a little sapling and it's 50 centimetres tall and it increases in size at the rate of 10% per annum. And per annum just means each year. So let's have a look at what that would look like. And at the moment I'm using a non-calculator method. So at the start of year one, when I plant it, it's 50 centimetres high. We know it grows at a rate of 10%. So 10% of 50 means it grows in year one at 5 centimetres. So by the end of the year, it's at 55 centimetres. Now, the thing about compound interest means that the end, now we're particularly looking at the end of the year here, but the end figure, whatever it might be, becomes the starting point for the next unit of time. So it happens to be year two. So end of year one, it was 55 centimetres. Start of year two, of course, it's 55 centimetres. Now it increases still at a rate of 10%. That's 5.5 centimetres this year, which we add on. So by the end of the year, it's actually going to be 60.5 centimetres. So if I said to you, what's the starting point at the beginning of year three? You would say to me, it's 60.5 centimetres. Now that's great, but just imagine I said to you, what's it going to be after 25 years? And you think, wow, I'm going to have to do this. It's going to take me forever. And it's really helpful because we've got this lovely formula. And the formula works like this. It's the original value, whatever that might be, well, we know it's 50 centimetres, multiplied by the multiplier of increase. So let's turn 10% into our increase multiplier. We add it to 1, so we know it's 1.1. And it's multiplied by the number of years. So for instance, so it's multiplied by time. So whatever our time might be, so if I wanted, for instance, to say, how big will my sapling be after 25 years? I would start off with my original value. I would multiply it by my annual increase, which is 10%, and I would put that into my calculator for 25 years, and it would tell me the size of the sapling. So that's a brilliant formula to help us with compound interest or growth. Now, with compound interest or growth, you tend to find it applied to living things, or you can find it applied to money when money's put into a bank.